well, inside of his two bases. So Flash, he's sweeping around to see him up at the 12 o'clock position, just laying mines, making sure that Baby has no options as far as where he can expand. He still has his command center over at the 9 o'clock position, but he was forced to lift that. I'm not sure if he's finally landed that and got it up and mining again, but I kind of doubt it. So each player getting the starport now. Baby has enough tanks to break out. Oh, but he's got to be careful. Got to be careful because Flash has perfectly parsed out his tanks here, kept them at nice distances apart. So now he's just getting the contain on Baby. I don't think it'll last forever, but he's keeping it on just long enough for him to secure his own base over at the 3 o'clock position. And this is Flash's plan, and this will probably give him the economic advantage soon, as long as he can keep that 9 o'clock up, keep it from mining, basically. So now Wraith coming out for Baby, a single Wraith. Let's see what Flash decides to do with his starport. He might be pumping Wraiths as well, but so many Vultures out for Flash. I think he's going to go for a Vulture run-by. There was a praying fan. Oh, dear Lord, please let Flash's Vultures destroy everything that Baby has. But Baby is in right now with his Wraith, getting rid of the pesky barracks that was getting the long-range scout for those tanks. Going to force Flash to use scan now to get the long-range sight for those. So Baby is taking the 12 o'clock position now. Oh man, Flash is coming in with a huge amount of Vultures, but that choke up there is kind of blocked. It's kind of a awkward little area to run by with Vultures. So I don't think he's going to try to push his luck there. He might, but he does have his 3 o'clock base up and running now, and Baby is forced to float his base from the 9 o'clock to the 12 o'clock. He's just floating that over, going to try to take that. It's going to be difficult because Flash is still being aggressive up here, trying to hold a defensive posture up at this natural expansion area, but Baby has plenty of tanks. He actually has more tanks than Flash up at the 12 o'clock, so I think he's going to be able to defend when he floats over his command center and transfers all of his SEVs. I think he will be okay as far as that 12 o'clock base goes, but he's still going to be behind Flash because Flash did have his 3 o'clock base up and secured. Still committing the race right now. See, that one Wraith was kind of at red health, so it looks like some Goliaths have been picking at that. Possibly a turret, but most likely Goliaths up for Flash. Flash is going heavy, heavy, heavy Vulture right now, making use of the very wide open nature of this map. It's so easy to harass bases with Vultures on this map, but Baby is keeping on a nice defensive grid. He's got, the tanks are being surrounded, though. I think Flash is going to try to, almost surrounded all of those tanks with mines. That could have been very bad, but Baby's still keeping a nice little defensive grid of that 12 o'clock. But as you'll notice, Flash has been the aggressor, and Baby hasn't been able to do much aggressiveness at all, which is very unlike him as far as TVT goes. Usually Baby wants to be the aggressor in the game, and here he comes. He's moving out. This could be suicidal, though, running into a huge tank line. I think Baby might have underestimated the amount of tanks that are out here for Flash. He still has plenty of tanks of his own, but he's just being pounded right now by the amount of reinforcements flooding in for Flash, but he has reinforcements of his own, so that's what he was banking on here, that he could break out with these reinforcements, but still, he's stuck. Kind of stuck into this contain, and Flash is going to hold this, at least for the time being. And Baby is not going to be able to expand to the 9 o'clock position anytime soon. There's a mine there, and Flash is keeping a Vulture nearby just to pick off any SCVs that should try to come in. So Flash, at this point, he does have the economic advantage, but Baby still holding this up here. Okay, here comes Flash with some aggressive dropship play. Finally has a dropship into this game, but now he's pushing with his entire troop at this 12 o'clock position, getting his siege tanks into position to stop the mining, at least stop the mining up here. And he does have Goliath to fend off any additional Wraiths, so Baby's got to switch to dropship play if he wants to get back in this game. Go to dropships. He does have his... Yeah, he does. He's starting to get dropships out now. So I think Baby's going to be okay as far as that goes. But Flash taking his 4th base. And at this point, Baby's got to make every attack count. He's got to deny bases, deny mining. That is going to be his mission in this game now. Because he is a little bit economically behind. It's not a huge deficit for him. But yeah, he's got to make these count. Baby, he did destroy one of the SCVs that was building that command center, so Flash will, he has an SCV in there, backup SCV already. That was very quick. But, okay, now Baby is going for a drop. I think this will be a vulture drop at the 3 o'clock position. He's trying to bypass all the sight range of all the Flash's units and mines and everything like that. I don't think Flash is prepared. No, he's not prepared. Let's see how fast he runs away as soon as the vultures come in. Looks like he's going to try to fight with all of his SCVs until he has some reinforcements coming in. A single tank coming in for him. Actually doing a pretty good job fighting with these SCVs, but Baby's going to have to pick up his vultures again and get out of dodge. Yeah, he gets one more shot off. That was actually pretty cool looking. Dropship gets one more shot off, and now he's making sure that these commands, 2 more command centers coming up for Flash. So Flash really pushing his luck right now, and Baby's using this opportunity to take the 9 o'clock position for himself. So this is a very, very intense game right now, because Flash might be overextending himself a little bit. He's going to let Baby kind of get the military advantage for a short period in the game, but once he gets those 2 bases up and running down at the 5 o'clock position, he's going to have a huge, huge advantage. But until he does, Baby's going to make his life a living hell down here, because he doesn't have quite as many tanks as Baby does, but he has a lot of dropships, so he's going to have a lot of maneuverability around the map, and that is why he took 2 more bases. He thinks he has enough troops inside those dropships to run back just in case with all of his backup troops, but now he's getting a huge drop at the 9 o'clock position. Baby's using this opportunity to do a counter attack. He has mines in there as well, so Flash he was transferring all of his SCVs, but he had to stop them. Oh, the SCVs are very confused right now, but yeah, the commands are being forced away from Flash. And let's see if Flash ever picks up those siege tanks or not. He might just keep them here as long as possible to deny mining. But I think he could get a lot of damage done if he picked a couple of them up right now and put them behind the natural expansion or something. But right now, Baby is taking the 8 o'clock position. We're seeing both players just expand down, basically. They're both trying to take 1/2 of the map. And, okay, let's see what Baby does. He's trying to push through here, but Flash being so pesky, just keeping those troops in. Let's see if he picks them up. Yes, he picks up one of his tanks, and so he can run that back. At least he saved one from that engagement. But Flash is pushing the 8 o'clock, and Baby forced to cancel that command center. I think Baby is definitely on the back foot right now, even though he forced Flash to cancel his command centers down at the 5 o'clock position. So Flash did expand too early, but now he has a ton of troops coming in right now. He's trying to bypass the mines. Look at the mine play right now. The mines going around in circles. They don't know what to do. So Flash is being very careful about where he drops. He's trying to... Oh, he drags a huge mine into everything here. Oh, wow. A lot of unit trading right now going on because of these mines especially. But I think Flash, he just took out the 12 o'clock position, really denying the mining right now. So I think he'll be in a great position to expand himself soon, but he's got to expand soon if he wants to make use of this advantage that he has. So Flash still in the vicinity with some troops, and he has some backups coming in as well, some reinforcement tanks up at that 12 o'clock. And look at the amount of dropships the Flash has, though. I think that could definitely seal him the game. If he can get a huge drop into the main or something, destroy all those production buildings, I think he'll be in a great position right now. An SCV drop from Babies trying to get the siege tanks to siege themselves. That didn't quite work out. Oh, Flash, he's dropping into a corner of the main. This could be devastating. Oh, this is a nightmare in TVT. You do not want your opponent to drop this many units into one corner of your main, because you might lose all of your supply depots and production buildings if you can't pull back with enough reinforcements. Oh, Flash is getting so much damage done, and he's getting reinforcements to drop the main. This could be the game ender for Flash right now. Oh, man. So, Baby, he's still denying the bases of Flash down at the 5 o'clock position. I think that will be crucial for Baby's game. That will be the way he'll get back in this game, is by denying those bases. But actually, I think the Flash is taking the 8 o'clock position now, kind of a hidden location. I think he's taking that base down there. I'm pretty sure he is. But Baby coming in for a drop of his own right now with vultures. Look at that. Look at the reactions from Flash. Before the dropship even drops, he's running away with his SCVs. Pretty insane play from both of these players so far. And now Flash dropping just enough troops to clean this up.